People are always saying Chinese vehicles are heavy in terms of fuel efficiency.
They're telling the truth.
What's your feel about that?
So again, we always talk about, it's like we fixated about Chinese vehicles. The reason you fixated on Chinese vehicles is they are so prominent, they're so important, they're so prevalent in any discussion.
100%.
But something that people don't realize, inherently, Chinese vehicles are predominantly petrol, am I right?
Yeah, 100%.
The vast majority are petrol. A couple of diesels are starting to come in now.
The only diesel Chinese vehicle you'll get is a GWM
The tank.
P300 and the Tank 300.
Right.
Those are the only diesel. When you look at the Cherry lineup, there is no diesel.
Is that diesel?
It's petrol. And then I think they're going to be launching hybrid models sometime end of this year. And then any other Chinese, Jetor, MG,
All petrol.
all Chinese, it's all petrol.
Now, ask anyone who owns a Chinese vehicle, all those brands we mentioned, we're not picking on a specific brand. Fuel consumption, they will tell you, I must say, disappointed. 10 litres per 100 today is not good fuel consumption.
It's a lot, yeah. It's a
I mean,
lot.
what is good fuel consumption? 7,
Seven.
6.5?
Basically from 7.9 down.
Now-
But it's also dependent on car as well.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now, you take most people that buy a car, they are financing that car. So let's look at 100,000 Rand on finance. Interest rates have just come down. Yes, I finance 100,000 Rand. How much is that costing me on finance? Are you aware? 2,300 Rand.
Okay.
What is the price of fuel today? 23, 24 Rand a litre roughly? 100 litres of fuel will be 2,300, 2,500, just roughly. I will promise you now that those Chinese vehicles are a good 20 to 25% heavier on fuel than any competitor. If I'm saving 100,000 Rand on the purchase price, but I'm spending an extra 2,500 or 3,000 Rand on fuel, what have I achieved?
Nothing. You're going back to the amount that you thought you were saving, but you're going to be spending it again.
And when you speak to people in the know, they'll say it's all about the cost of ownership. So smoke and mirrors, 700,000 Rand Chinese product versus 800,000 Rand for a German product, whether new or second hand. In reality, if I'm buying a diesel in a German product or a fuel-efficient German car, I'm paying the exact same amount in operating expenses. And it's questions like this and it's stuff like this that I believe we've got to discuss. Because if I charge you X amount for something, but meanwhile in the background there's peripheral costs, you're not paying X. You're paying XX. But are you finding across the board people are complaining about the fuel consumption on Chinese vehicles?
Oh, yeah, definitely. You'll even see it once we upload this. The comments will tell you that. Someone will always say my Chinese vehicle is expensive in terms of fuel. It's not fuel efficient.
So what I'd like to know, and I suppose it all comes down to engine technology, and I've often said I believe that the Chinese brands are sharing technology. The gearboxes, the engines, fundamentally the same. What is it? I don't know the answer. We'd love you to share with us, why are Chinese vehicles heavy on fuel?
Looking for a vehicle warranty? Look no further. CHANGECARS has partnered with VAPS SA, proudly powered by King Price Insurance. CHANGECARS, the brand the public trusts with good reason.